Hey, good morning. I just wanted to show you kind of what we're talking about right here. So if I was to take a conversion from USD to Ether, we're all familiar with this process. One of the things that I noticed, and it wasn't a big deal for me because I use Proof. This is just kind of a test site. It's also used as a conversion tool for me. Um, I'm letting people know basically about Proof through this site right here. But I'm an evangelist. I understand what's going on, but the problem comes is when I start letting people know, hey, Coinbase has got some lag times. Coinbase has some extra increasing prices. Uh, Come over here, start loading up on this other platform, and they start to see also that Proof is bigger than this. And so I did $200 because it's maximum amount of conversion. What it says that you'll receive is 0.8453. Now, if you take 0.8453 and convert that back to USD, pushing the right buttons here, back to USD, what you'll end up with is loss, big time. It's 154. So right there, it's over 40, almost $46 of loss. And so if we take the calculator, I'm going to pause the video for just a second, take the calculator and kind of show you what the amount is on that. Okay, so if you take the 46, it's roughly 46, it's actually 45.95 cents. Hopefully for those OCD people, you'll forgive me the 5 cents, the nickel I'm keeping off. But if you take 46 and divide it by 200, because that was your initial conversion investment, you're at 23%. You're losing 23% on this conversion alone. You're not buying the full amount of Ether. Now, here is where I'll tell you there's two problems at work here. The first one is that there is some losses that Proof's been receiving from a whole lot of uh, what we used to call as bad business on the books. In other words, people are coming in here, uploading their profiles, they're getting approved, and they're using other people's information to go ahead and convert in and purchase their currency and then the chargeback. So Mike was telling me about that. But the problem is, and that's what he's talking about with the float. So the problem is that's not clearly put out here. So people will load on, and it's like I've got a friend of mine that's putting in 25,000, and he's the avenue for doing that. Will only allow you X amount. They charge you 5%, but what we just saw it's over 23%, and you can only do small amounts. But so I start telling him to come and onload over here, and in the meantime, he's not realizing because he's trying to do so much money around the internet to put it on that he's losing a whole lot from doing it from this site in particular. So again, um, what the other thing that I've noticed is this was only obvious to me when the market started to be uh, a bear market. So a little disjointed. Two issues. The number one issue is secretly not with this minor fee. This minor fee only amounts to, depending on the day of the market, close to $1 USD. The second piece of this is that there is manual adjustment that Proof is able to make to match up with the market. My concern with that is that it looks and it appears like go in the direction of Ether, that might be somewhat accurate. But then going back from Ether back to the USD, that's not accurate. So the numbers need to be synchronized at least probably I would say 3 times a day. So you hear the two problems. The number one problem is that there is secretly built into here a way to cover the losses of the fraudulent business. The second thing that's at work is the Ether amount, like the conversion rate, is not being adjusted on a regular basis from what I can see. This also does occur, and you can stop the video if you see the issue right now, but we can also see that Bitcoin is also a similar situation, although Mike did say that he did adjust the Bitcoin conversion rate yesterday when I was his yesterday evening, my morning when we were discussing this. So again, if we go back up here and we convert USD to Bitcoin and we put in $200 and get the maximum amount, we get 0.075 Bitcoin. If we come over here to Bitcoin and convert it back to USD, then 0.072 only nets you $146 back, and that's real time. So, and this again, the only thing that is the only thing that's really declared here for the miner's fee, but it doesn't talk about the way that there's some mitigation going on of the cost risk on this. I hope this is helpful to kind of get the discussion started. I'll talk to y'all later. I love proof. Don't get me wrong. I just want to make sure that, again, before the huge flood comes along, that we're being very aware of such losses, or that we're overcoming it by declaring those reasons for that conversion to be high. I'll tell you, people probably still pay it, but it does have that manual need to adjust, and also the need to declare that you're going to lose some money on the conversion because we're covering some of our losses. Have an awesome day.